Growing up, I was blessed to be born into a family of faith and unconditional love. And into my teen years, I was pretty rebellious and actually turned my back on God. I was blessed with a lot of opportunities in my 20s to work in real estate and a lot of success before going on to college. So I got my dream job as a scientist and moved to Oklahoma. And during that period, I drank, but it wasn't out of control and it wasn't affecting my life, so I thought. And then shortly before the pandemic, a couple of months, I was dealing with some personal issues and things I hadn't really dealt with before and didn't know how to cope with, and turned to alcohol really heavily. I believe God was present in my life, but I was not present with God, and actively rejected God, actually. And so when my personal issues came up, instead of turning to God, I had turned to alcohol. And it had pretty disastrous consequences for me. And when you have addiction, those behaviors don't just go away on their own. And I had to learn that, and I had to experience the consequences of that. So things didn't immediately get better for me. Things actually got worse. Eventually, God found me. And I had some pretty powerful experiences in 2021 where God showed up in my life and made it very clear. Now, my faith was weak, but as the Bible says, you need a mustard seed. And that was just enough to open the door for me. And I moved here to Roland and started getting active treatment for my alcoholism by joining some 12-step groups, which helped me grow in my faith and willingness to accept God. And then I found TheBOD and started coming. And during that time, I started experiencing a lot of healing. I started to see the big hole in my heart that had always been there and felt like it was never going to go away. And that hole was addictions, other unhealthy behaviors. I tried to fill it with just about anything I could. Coming in many ways, meeting so many kind people who genuinely seek connection with others and encouragement, and growing in a relationship with Jesus. And then attended Known and shared my story, including my mental health struggles, and felt completely accepted and welcomed. I signed up to start serving in Life Kids and knew that I wanted to be able to give back. And in that time, I've joined life groups and I've been able to connect with others in one of my other favorite activities of connecting with God, which is nature and hiking. And so it has become a home for me. It's become a place of worship, and the messages just about every week speak to me. So baptism is incredibly exciting for me. It is something that I really thought long and hard about and wanted to make a commitment to my life and my life with God. For me, it's a feeling of homecoming and a feeling of being connected with where I started in life, which was God-fearing, faith-filled, unconditional love, family. Whoever finds God finds life.